Alright. This is totally random. I'm not typically a YouTube streamer anymore, but there's a bit of a different exception to the case. I've got a bunch of Shenmue things that I've received in the mail, and I'd like to open them live to someone. Whoever watches this. If anyone watches it, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lose my mind, but yeah, I've received a couple goodies from Shenmue back in the preceding months, and I just never had a chance to check them out. So here I am, giving it a whirl. So, okay. Oh my god, you're already on. That is quick. What's up, Cass? So I had to do this from scratch with OBS, which took me a little while. I had to change some things around. I have a different chat box now because it's YouTube. But to get the mood ready, gotta have some Shenmue music playing. How you doing, Big Cass? So yeah, I've got a couple things behind me, which are Shenmue related, things that I've been waiting for a while, and I figured, why not open them in the moment, right? Because what else am I going to do with it? I'm not going to take the time to do some edited video. So, how you doing, by the way, Big Cast? How you doing? You know what? I might as well, I guess, put this on my socials, just in case. I don't expect anyone else to be on, but... So I have 4 packages behind me with Shenmue-related items of different things, so things that I've been waiting to open and look at for a while. I just never had a chance, so I figured now would be the chance to do so. Or now would be the time. That was the Abe Store jingle from Shenmue 1. This is a bunch of Shenmue 1 music. Sharing to Twitter and Instagram? Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you, Cass. Let's see how your power is, right? It'll be interesting to see your power of social media. I'd be very impressed if you managed to wrangle a couple people. That would be hilarious. How is the music? Can you hear the music? It is set by design to lower when I do speak, but you should be able to hear it somewhat. You can hear it? Your power? Oh, you do have a power. That's no doubt about that. Alright, so I put Facebook, Twitter. I suppose I could do Instagram too, but feeling lazy. But how you doing, Big Cass? How's your day? I hope the Shenmue music does help relax, because it makes me feel at home. At home, at a home that I've never been to, Yokosuka, Japan. I gotta do a Russ Lyman face. Ooh, this is the travel company? Yeah, this is the travel company. Been playing video games pretty much all day. Rupee is currently whining at me. Oh, what up, Rupee? Oh, whining Rupee, that's not good. Alright, so I will open. I'm just being a snail at trying to get this on social media because I am a snail in real life. What is my, Man, I don't even know my URL anymore. Okay, there we are. When you don't use it anymore, you kind of forget. Alright. Cool. So, I don't know where Dennis is. He said he was joining. Oh, what a, you know what? It's the Splatoon. But, I got my scissors, so let me go ahead and start opening, but for the sake of privacy, because I never peeled off my address or the other addresses on there, I'm gonna switch to, kind of like in Shenmue, a loading screen. Ooh, look at that. Rupee wants snacks, but she already ate. Alright, so I will keep this loading screen on while I open this up. First package here. The Splatoon. She's fresh. Aren't we all? So this is something I believe... again, the loading screen's still on as I'm opening it, but this is something from the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter campaign. They have been pretty delayed with sending out rewards to people. But I don't mind. I waited 18 years for the game to come out, so what's a year of waiting for some goodies, right? So, yeah, it's just like Shenmue. I thought that'd be cute. And it's just like the game, because when you go from area to area, at least on Dreamcast, you would see this loading screen for, 20, 30 seconds or whatever it was. But I'm back. Is the music loud enough? I mean, I could turn it up a little. Ah, okay. This is cool. This is cool. And it was packed very well, I must say. Nice and bubble wrapped here. So these were 2 more rewards for Shenmue 3 backers. The first being the soundtrack for Shenmue 3. Shenmue 3 backer exclusive original soundtrack on CD. And it is shrink wrapped. So you got Ryo and Shenhua on the cover with the port of Nyawu in the background. And actually it's really cool, I'm just noticing now. It has a spine. So on the back, there's a picture of Ryo, and there's actually a spine right here. Kind of like you would see in Japan. Like with video games, Dreamcast, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, you would see a spine that was separate. It was like an extra layer to the case. So that is very cool. What up, John? What up, dude? Took a while. You know what? To be honest, I've had this package for, I think, about 2 months, and it's just been waiting. I figured, you know what? I've got a couple free hours here on a Saturday. Let me let me do this on YouTube, to do something on my channel and just to have an excuse to have something on there. But how you doing? What up, John? Again, I'm not mad about waiting for the Shenmue stuff. I waited 18 years for the game. What's another year for rewards? You know? No biggie. Let's see the goods. How come I don't have a wrench? I don't know. Oh, you mean like moderator? I haven't been using YouTube, that's why. I wouldn't even remember how to do that. You know what? There you go. You should have a wrench now. Big Cass. If that makes any difference. So yeah, this is the soundtrack to Shenmue 3. And funnily enough, the track listing, even though you may not be able to read it, it is in Japanese. So it is not in English. Interestingly enough. But I do like the fact that it comes with the spine. That is awesome. You like my background screen? Oh my god, Dennis, what up? What background screen? The Shenmue on the in the corner there? Or you mean like this one? Someone made that of me, actually. A guy called Nerd Strategy. He took the background of Streets of Rage 2, the first stage, and that picture of me with the shades in the corner is actually from Algo. Back when I was doing promotions for Algo 1, I did a whole bunch of like random video game themed advertisements, and that, me with the sunglasses, was a spoof of the intro to Bad Dudes. Because the intro to Bad Dudes is you have a green screen with like a army sergeant, blonde army sergeant with glasses, and he's like crossing his eyes in the corner. And that was like a spoof of that. It's no hammy. It is not, Dennis. What's up, man? I hope I didn't interrupt your Splatoon time. So here's the real meat and potatoes. Oh, alright. So the art book. The Arts of Shenmue 3. Now, this was originally for backers of the Kickstarter. It was a digital reward. So they did send a digital version of this, which I do have. But this is the physical version. So, and it's a big book. Honestly, I thought it'd be smaller, so that's really cool. Of course, I'll open it up. I'm happy Tom's Hot Dog Hippity Hop isn't playing right now. Oh, well, it may. I don't know the order of... I kind of just picked a random Shenmue 1 music mix. It's about an hour long, so it seems to be the music of the various stores that you walk in, because this is like the bar, one of the bars that you go to. Beats, I think, is the bar. Just interrupted Mario Kart? Ah, he was playing Cooking Mama. I heard, Dennis. I heard that Cooking Mama is your jam. I mean, to each their own. To each their own. Cass was playing Polly Pockets, the video game. Tomato Store? Well, the Tomato Store is everyone's favorite song. I mean, that's... That song, I feel, can bring about world peace. You know? It is just the most single, happiest song that you can imagine. So, as I slowly open... Oh, there you go. There you go, what up, John? This is the alternate Tomato Store. This is the Tomato Store... there's one that has a different jingle. One location. No, this is Bob's Pizza. Bob's Pizza, the pizzeria. Baba's a Pizza. Oh. With Bob, who sounds like Mario. Oh, bella Nozomi. Alice bella Nozomi, Dio. I get you a nice pizza cannoli. Oh, man. You'd understand, Cass, if you played Shenmue. It's, that game is... Oh, man. Shenmue means so much to me. And it's so hard for people to understand why. I wish there was a Bob's Pizza quest in Shenmue. There was never a reason to go in there. Well, that's one of the beautiful things about Shenmue, though, right? Is that even though necessarily a lot of the places in Yokosuka never had any bearing on the story or the quest, but the fact that you could even go in there and interact with the NPCs was enough of a reason. Because you get a lot of character lore. It's like in real life, right? In real life, when you go about your town and city, you go to the mail, the post office, you go to this grocery store, you go to the bank. They're not really necessary parts of your day or things you need to do, but sometimes you just run into people just to shoot the breeze, right? Or just to distract yourself and waste time. Much like Shenmue. I would play them at some point, or at least play the first one. And if I like it, I'll play the others. Hey, that's all I could ever ask for, BFF. Ooh, okay. So this is cool. So when you open up the CD, the actual disc is the, which mirror is it? Let me look. It's the dragon mirror. So it is sideways, but I could fix that. Assuming there's a background, so the background... Oh, the background is actually Ryo and Shenhua in the cave, which is the beginning of the game and also the end of Shenmue 2. So, very, very cool. Shenmue's all about the little details. So I'm curious to see what the manual may have. Seems to be rather thin, so it may not have a lot. It may just be in Japanese, to be quite honest. And I can't read that, so... Oh, Foxhound, what up, dude? Looks like you let your hair grow out more since I haven't cut my hair since last year. Since February of last year. Literally right before quarantine and lockdown. But what's up, man? So the opening of this manual, Shenhua, and it's in Japanese, but it says Shenmue 3 backer exclusive original soundtrack. So it's just a track listing. There are numbers at the very top with what I presume to be the names of the tracks, and on the very bottom it says thank you always for your support, which looks like Yu Suzuki's signature. So that is very cool. And the background and the back of the manual is pretty much the background that you see when you arrive in Nyawu in the second half of Shenmue 3. That's very cool. Nice disc art. Yes, it's, I mean, again, attention to detail with the Shenmue. His hair gives him magical powers. Well, I will say that the hair, if anything, makes me a patient and mellow guy. If you met me when I had short hair back in 2007-ish, I wouldn't have been a very nice guy. So actually, this music playing right now, this is what you would call the free music. This is music that, as you're just walking around in, not Dobuita, but Sakuragaoka in Yamanos. Although perhaps you should play your favorite game, Polly Pockets meets Cooking Mama. I didn't realize there was such a ambitious crossover. It's amazing. So that's one thing. Let me open up the art book here. I've looked at the digital version of the art book. So it's going to be the same thing. But since I have people here, I might as well open it, right? I have to be very careful with it. I don't want to damage anything. Well, this was the last physical item for the backer stuff for Shenmue 3 Foxhound. So, I paid for the $300 tier. The $300 tier was the art book, the soundtrack. There was an art print, and a capsule toy, and a t-shirt. As well as various digital goodies that were in the game as well. I'm just trying to open this very, very gingerly. How about a Shenmue Polly Pocket crossover? You're gonna have to talk to Sega about that one. I don't know. Make it happen. Start the hashtag. Hashtag Shenmue X Polly Pocket. But since I have... You know what? Honestly, I only expected Cassandra on here, so... How are you all doing tonight? How's your weekend? Shenmue vs. Virtua Fighter? Well, in case you didn't know, Foxhound, Shenmue was originally going to be a Virtua Fighter game, so when Shenmue was in development back on the Sega Saturn, it was originally going to be called Virtua Fighter RPG. Because the whole idea was that the main character, Ryo, before he was Ryo, he was just Akira from Virtua Fighter. So the whole idea was the game was going to go into his origin story and how the main character of Virtua Fighter came to be. But as development went along, that obviously changed in scope, and Akira became Ryo. But if you have an astute eye, you'll notice that Ryo shares many visual similarities to Akira. This is my song right here. So this is the song that plays in the Harbor tomato store. You may remember one of John. So when I was doing my Shenmue playthroughs here on YouTube, I spent many an hour grinding at this specific tomato store to get the capsule toys. Because this Tomato Mart had specific capsule machines that were not located anywhere else. So this is cool. It's a glossy look. Nice. So, you know, they didn't skimp out on the quality, you know. Oh, Cass, you would... Oh, man, it's got a fresh book smell. That's nice. Some people may not like that, but a fresh book has quite a unique and pleasant smell. So the first page, nice diorama here of Ryo and Shenhua, which is pretty much the cover art of Shenmue 3. It's been a long time at Tomato Mart trying to win those Saturn games. New book smell, it is fire. Oh, and you may notice I'm wearing a Shenmue 3 shirt. So, Foxhound, this specific shirt was a backer reward for the Kickstarter campaign. So yeah, there's just a whole bunch of concept art. I'm sorry with the camera. So this particular look is, this is Nyawu. A certain part of Nyawu. And it's just, you know, things like concept art. So this looks like on the left here. This is concept art of where the Tomato Mart is in the game. And then this is the Elephant's Cave, I believe it's called. In Shenmue 3. So, I mean, the quality of the pages is really nice. It's nice and thick, so, you know, for someone who, you know, if you're a Shenmue fan, you're gonna like the, you know, the pages, the stock quality of the paper is nice. Another, kind of like concept, well, not concept art, but this seems to be cutscene art, actually. So this is Ryo versus, Oh man, I forget his name. Wolfang. He's the one of the leaders of the gangs in Shenmue 3. Then you got Ryo kicking the shit out of Chai over here on the left. Chai from Shenmue 1. Yeah, it's just a concept art, in-game screenshots. Got my man Ren here, who does appear in Shenmue 3. Yeah, lots of stuff. Concept sketches from when Shenmue 1 was in development. An eerie fellow that has followed Ryo from Yokosuka. His identity remains unknown. There's just lots of various little knickknacks here. This is the girl Wei Zan. She kind of has a crush on Ryo in Shenmue 3. She's a fellow martial artist. And as with any woman in the game, they all love Ryo. But of course, Ryo has no time for the ladies. Got some capsule toys of Yu Suzuki. That's cool. I like it. I like the book. I saw this, like I said, there was a digital copy of this back when the game was it's still in development. So I did see this prior. So I will take another look at this at my own time. Who doesn't have a crush on Ryo? That's a good question, John. Ryo is like a typical anime guy. Like he's that generic cliche anime character that is so dead set on his mission of revenge that he has no time for the ladies. You know? I'm surprised you didn't get your name in the guest book in the hotel. That was a higher tier. That was, I think, $1,000 is to get your name in the guest book. So, unfortunately, at the time I couldn't shell out $1,000. I wish I could have. Trust me, I wish I could have. Next thing I'll open right here. Moving along. Punisher, what's up, dude? Anything Shenmue is good. Absolutely. I say that with the most bias ever. But that's just me. How you doing, Punisher? How are things with you, man? Hope you're well. And that goes with anyone here. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Thank you for stopping by. This was completely unplanned, because I don't really do YouTube anymore. I have since moved on to Twitch, but I figured, let me see if anyone would remember or care. I must say I'm quite pleasantly surprised. So thank you. So you know what, while I open this, let me switch to the loading screen. That way I can open without having my address listed on the internet. That'd be a good idea, right? This is the song that plays when you unlock the secret place in the dojo. The one that was previous? Yes, if I'm not mistaken, One Up John, I believe you are correct. Happy Saturday to all, of course. Thought I'd stop by. I was in the middle of playing Resident Evil 3 on my Dreamcast. Nice! You're playing the definitive port, my man. Good choice. Good choice. And Resident Evil 3 is, it's going up in value. The ones on Dreamcast are. So you definitely did good by acquiring that on Dreamcast. Luckily I have 2, 3, and Code Veronica. This is one of the jazz bars, I know that. I don't know which one in particular, though. 1986. Well, this was the only picture I could find. If I was a fancy, I would have made my own loading screen, but I'm not that cool. But for the purposes of this stream, it kind of works out because it's like you're playing Shenmue. You gotta wait, and it's a good way for me to mask not showing any addresses on my packages here. I was playing some Mario Kart before, and I beat Sea of Solitude. Yeah, I saw your tweet about that. So that's a game that focuses on mental health, if I'm not mistaken. Seemed like it had an interesting, like an aquatic look to it, or like if it takes place underwater. I will say this, this package is packed very, very well. So my respects to those who packed it. Did an awesome job. So I'm just ripping here. You like the loading screen? I figured, if anything, one-up John would appreciate it, because he's seen it many times, probably. It didn't look 1986 in the game, it looked like any era, very classic. Well, I mean, I would say Japan felt like 1986. Japan felt like 86, but once you deviate from that and start going to the harbor, and obviously Shenmue 2, when you go to Guilan, it definitely takes a more timeless nature vibe. And that was a conscious decision, of course, to try to make Ryo feel like he was a man out of his own element, you know? A stranger in a new land. So I will bring the screen up in a bit. I also have Resident Evil 3 on PlayStation, also have RE2 and the Black Label version of RE1 on PlayStation. Nice. By Black Label, do you mean the long box or is it the jewel case? Here we are. I liked it a lot, has some spooky parts. I cried a lot. Been a while since a game has moved me like that. Awesome. So this box, you can tell by the shape of it, got something in white, and it was packed very, very well. And this is cool. So this is the soundtrack to Shenmue 2 on vinyl. So this is from a European company called Data Discs. And they previously did Shenmue 1. And with the release of Shenmue 2, which is in here, this is a special sleeve that fits both Shenmue 1 and 2 together. So this front side is the Phoenix mirror, and then the other side is the Dragon mirror. Very, very cool. It says Sega Music there on the bottom. Selections from Shenmue 1 and 2. So this is Data Disc 002 and 023. So when Shenmue 2 was released on vinyl, they had this special sleeve to keep it, to keep the vinyl safe. So I had to get it. No Shenmue fan could be complete without that. That is cool. I haven't played Shenmue that much, but I greatly respect it and what it's done for open world games. Hey man, all you gotta know is that it's the granddaddy. It's the granddaddy of open world games. Ooh, that new vinyl smell too. Ooh. But yeah, like you wouldn't have Red Dead Redemption, you wouldn't have Grand Theft Auto, you know, 4, 5, 3. You wouldn't have The Witcher. You wouldn't have Fallout. Elder Scrolls, or at least Morrowind and, you know, Skyrim and all that, you wouldn't have those if it wasn't for Shenmue. Shenmue did it first. Alright, so in here is Shenmue 2 on vinyl. So nice. So it's not the full soundtrack. It was a thing with rights with Sega. I guess Sega didn't allow them to get the whole shebang, unfortunately. But this is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 tracks from the game. By Black Label, I mean Jewel Case, original version with the OG music. Not the weird clown music. Yeah, that's the, well, it's not in the greatest hits. It is the, well, there's two versions of greatest hits for RE1. There's the regular greatest hits, and then there's the greatest hits Dual Shock. So the Dual Shock one is the one with the crappy music. As long as you have the Black Label, Jewel Case, or if you have the the cardboard box, and I believe if you have the director's cut. But there's two versions of director's cut. There is a Black Label director's cut, and then there's also the greatest hits one. As long as you have the Black Label director's cut, you're fine, because it still has the original music. Punisher, I never played any of the games, but Olive gifted them to me for Christmas, so I plan on playing through the first one this year. Oh, Big Cass, if you fall in love with Shenmue. Look at that. Look at that beautiful art. So this is the Japanese cover for Shenmue 2. So Shenmue 2, for those who don't know, and I'm pointing at the wrong thing, Shenmue 2 came out on Dreamcast, but only in Japan and Europe. Never came out in America, because by that time the Dreamcast was dead. So Shenmue 2 instead in America was released on the original Xbox. So we didn't get this nice art. We got a really crappy... Some American artist drew like a movie poster of what they thought Shenmue 2 was. And everything's wrong about it. Like, the art is... they screwed it up. No one looks like they should. And this is the original art. So you got Ryo, Ren, and of course, Shenhua. And they're in the, they're what appears to be the background of Guilan, which is where the second half of the game takes place. No, absolutely, Punisher. No, it's totally fine. I don't really care. I mean, look, if people are coming into chat, if you want to talk about something, Resident Evil, absolutely, I'm game for it. While I open up, nothing wrong with that, my man. No worries. So, the original soundtrack to the classic Sega game, remastered and available for the first time ever on vinyl. 180-gram vinyl and 2 lithographic prints are inside. An officially licensed Sega product. So there are going to be some prints in here. That's cool. I'm not going to open the vinyl though, because that you need to be very, very careful with, and I don't really have the real estate to do that for the necessity of the stream, but what I can do, because I do have Shenmue 1 on vinyl, and this is just a cardboard backer to fill in the spot for where Shenmue 1 should go. So, since I do have Shenmue 1, I can actually go grab it and make it complete. So here's Shenmue 1. On vinyl. So now I can actually put them together, which would be very nice. just like big brothers. They need to be together. Shenmue 1, and then Shenmue 2 next to it, so then I can slide it in the sector here. There it goes. Collection is complete. Shenmue 1 and 2 together with its own nice sleeve. That is very nice. That was well worth the wait. I love it. I love it. Is video game music okay to have playing on stream, or does Twitch and YouTube frown upon it? It depends on the game. Like, if it's easily licensed music, like, you know, if you were to be playing, you know, Blink 182 or some real band, it would probably immediately get shut off. If you're playing video game music, it's usually, if it's like this, instrumental, it's not going to be an issue. If it's usually something with vocals, that's usually the problem. But again, I don't care. I really don't. So, I don't even really post to this channel anymore, so, I mean, if it gets muted, so be it. At least I have you fine folk here for now, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, you can use, it's just like you don't want to play popular music, you know? Like, licensed, copyrighted music. I mean, this is all copyrighted too. But because it's an instrumental, it's going to be much harder for YouTube to automatically detect it, as opposed to if it had vocals. Oh, what store is this? Oh, what location is this? This is another one of the bars. I think this is the bar where you have the fight with Charlie. All of mine are just my voice clips because I'm scared to use longer music clips. Elevator, hey, Jetson 10, what's up? Elevator music is genderless, so it's safe to play. Oh, this is not elevator music, it is Shenmue music. It is the best elevator music you'll ever hear, my friend. This always stops me from streaming, Tony. Yeah, you don't want to do that. I mean, if you don't care. But yeah, that'll get muted, because that's all obviously very much copyrighted and well-known music. Next up. Bit of a chunky boy. The Shenmue elevator? Oh man. I wish. I wish. Is the music too loud? So, I mean, I have it set so that, you know, it lowers when I speak. So it, you know, it's made by design to lower when I speak. Hey, what's up, Jetson 10? Happy weekend, buddy. I'm going to transition again to the loading screen because I don't want my address to show up on here. Because, if anything, I know Cassandra's a big stalker, so I don't want her to know where I live. Just saying. But yeah, this is going to be very cool. This package arrived, I'd say, about 2 weeks ago. Now this, once I open it, I'll talk more about it. This is very cool. This is actually another Kickstarter project. So to give some background while I'm opening it, this is something called Shenmue World. This is a completely fan-made project. Made by a member of what is known as Shenmue Dojo. If you're a fan of Shenmue, you know what Shenmue Dojo is. but this is made by a man called James Brown, and he did a Kickstarter, I'd say around Christmas time, or a little bit after Thanksgiving last year, and it was 100% unofficial fan-made magazine, which is just a celebration of Shenmue. And it looked really, really cool, so I couldn't say no. I had to hop in on it. Only stalk me. That's hilarious because it's kind of true. I always know what you're up to. I know she does. It's kind of spooky, guys. You just wanna be careful. I'm almost done opening this. This is cool. I say that ironic because Rio says that in the game. So, how's the weather over there in Norwalk? That's a good question. I honestly haven't stepped out in a week. From what I understand today, we had a pretty big wind chill, so it was in like the double digits. At least with the wind chill, it would feel like it's 20 degrees or so. Always gotta have the poltergeist on hand. So as I was mentioning, this is Shenmue World. Co-created by the folks at Shenmue Dojo and a gentleman called James Brown. So this was limited to, I don't know how many, but this is completely fan-made. Made by the fans, for the fans of Shenmue. This is the first issue, January 2021. And it's big. It's a big book. And it's got a lot of goodies. It's cold where you're at? Oh, I'm sure it's cold everywhere in the Northeast, to be honest. Starting to get warmer here in Spokane. It'll start to get warmer everywhere. But yeah, this is going to be cool to open up. You know, if one thing that I've learned in the past year, the Shenmue fan community is amazing. Filled with some of the most passionate folks I've ever met. And we all have a common love for something that not many people understand. So wow, okay, so the cover, not only is it embossed, it's embossed. So the actual Shenmue Dojo logo with the dragon mirror is embossed. The text is embossed, as well as the art. It's hollow, it's foil and embossed. This is awesome. 100% unofficial fan magazine. So you've got a big collage of all the characters. Iwao Hazuki, Lan Di, the son of a bitch, Shenhua, Ran. You got Nozomi over there, Guizang, Joy, Fang Mei, Master Tao, Rio. Just a whole bunch of people. It's very cool. Very cool. And again, this book is thick. It's thick. Shenmue Dojo, 20 years, the original Shenmue resource since 2000. The story goes on. Shenmue World created by James Brown from ShenmueDojo.com. Wednesday and Thursday are supposed to be in the 50s. My local game store has a copy of Shenmue 1 in its high-value case for $114. Well, there are two versions of Shenmue 1. So I would suggest, if it's the limited edition, because there's the standard Dreamcast version with 4 discs. And then there's the limited edition. So it actually says limited edition on the case. That is 5 discs, because that one comes with the soundtrack. And that one is much more rare. So if it's the limited edition with the soundtrack, I would get it. I would get it day one. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is a thick boy. That's got that new book smell. That's very cool. So there's a foreword on the front. And if you don't mind, I'd like to read it. The continued support from the Shenmue fanbase constantly surprises me. I have had the pleasure of knowing and meeting die-hard fans from all across the world, and the passion they have shown has always been awe-inspiring. The experiences I have shared over the last 20 years and the friends that I have made along the way are a true testament to the series that we all hold dear and resonate with me on a deep emotional level. Me too. For the best part of 15 years, we had made our voices heard, and at E3 2015, our dreams were forever realized. With that much love and support for something with which we all truly connect, we have again proven that anything is possible. So here we are now, over 20 years on from the original game's worldwide release, and it is staggering to comprehend how far we've come since those early days of the little old Dreamcast. As we continued Ryo's journey with Shenmue 3 at the end of 2019, and are revisiting the adventure in animation form in the not-too-distant future, we are once again trying to be heard by getting behind the prospect of a Shenmue 4. We will see this adventure through to the end, and with Shenmue's biggest fan, its creator Yu Suzuki, at the helm, we all trust that his vision will be attained. Shenmue literally changed my life. Shenmue 2 enriched it, and Shenmue 3 finally allowed it to continue out of the strange Shenmue fans' time vortex of wonder and anticipation. With Shenmue World, we want to drive home the passion of the fans who have stood by the series for so long and take you through a journey with each issue, highlighting fan contributions, sharing community spotlights, and bringing interesting history and information on the series as a whole. You can expect a whole host of features, articles, interviews, fan art, and more within the pages that follow. We hope that this serves as an enjoyable read and a companion for all of our efforts and love for the Shenmue series. Together, you help make this magazine exist. Without your support, you would not be reading this now. For that, I would like to personally and sincerely thank you all. Keep friends, those you love close to you. James Brown, Shenmue Dojo co-owner, December 2020. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot. Yeah, wow. This is cool. There's a lot of like fan art. So there's like a big section with fan art, submissions from fans. Yo, Sean, hey Big Glitch, what is up, my man? Happy Saturday to you, what is up? Waiting on that Biden check. Thick boy. The book is a thick boy. There's no doubt. You like cute things, Cassandra? Here you go. Here's a cute Ryo. I believe those are called nanodroids in Japan. It's kind of like Japan's version of Funko Pops. Yeah, we even have activities, word hunts. Look at that, Chobu-chan hunts. That is cool. My man Sean, do I need to get shirtless for you, buddy? Ah, this is the music from the slot machine place. Character design articles about certain characters, Iwao, Hazuki. Yeah, I do try to be chill. I do try to be chill. Can't do anything else in life. Oh, we have some recollections on the series from the Japanese voice crew. That is very cool. Oh, wow. So this is cool. This is the prophecy that Shenhua read in the very beginning of Shenmue 1. Wow. That is so cool. Look like both my taxes and work yearly bonus is going on the roof of my house. Hey, you know, gotta look out for your family, right? So it's going to a good place. From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him, the strength that would destroy him, the strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out, and we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the middle of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten alone. Shivers, just the importance of that prophecy throughout the game. Very cool. Let's get Shenmue 4. So actually, this is the this page actually has the names of all the people who backed it. This on Kickstarter. So my name is actually in here somewhere. Whether or not I can find it, I don't know. Let me attempt to find it. I don't know if it's in alphabetical order. Yeah, that's going to be tough to find. But my name is in here somewhere. It's in that big circle. Look under S for sexy kick. Oh, you're... Hey, Big Glitch, I don't need to tell anyone that you're a sexy beast. You know? So yeah, this is really awesome stuff. This is cool. It's always nice to see the passion of fans, you know? And it was that specific passion that made Shenmue 4 a reality. And here's the master himself, Yu Suzuki-san, the man responsible for Shenmue, the man responsible for so many games, Virtua Fighter, Afterburner, Outrun, Space Harrier, to name just a few. So yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna take my sweet time reading this because it's a lot of stuff. But it's well worth it because it's made, more so than anything else, it is made with love from the fans. That is so cool. Cheers to all the Shenmue fans out there. And cheers to all of you for being hanging out here. This was totally unannounced, you know? I just did it spur of the moment. I didn't expect anyone to be here. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see what else is in Outrun. Oh, Outrun is such a great game, Sean. And Shenmue lets you play Outrun. Shenmue lets you play Outrun, Space Harrier, Hang On, Afterburner. So a lot of the things that you can do in the Yakuza games now, Shenmue did it first. So this also comes with a soundtrack CD. Shenwave Collection Volume 1. Made by the fans. Exclusively for Shenmue World. Original songs by Sega. Or copyright Sega. So these are original songs. They actually made a CD for the fans, for music. That is awesome. Again, just attention to detail and things that you don't see with other franchises. Did I catch up on WandaVision? I did. I caught it today. I caught it late. But luckily no one spoiled it for me. I can't really speak about it because I don't want to spoil it, but it was very good. Shenmue World Card, thank you for being a Kickstarter backer and for all of your support. So that is very cool. This already looks very cool. And it's sealed. It is sealed. So there's a print here, and this is a replica of the prize that you would see in the tomato stores. This is a poster that you would see in the tomato stores that give you a listing of all the prizes you get. So this one seems to be a listing of all the goodies you get in the Shenmue World magazine. That is cool. You're all caught up? Cool. It was very good. It was very good. And now we gotta wait for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Alright. Here we go. One thing at a time. Oh wow, this is an envelope. This is a card. Oh, this is gonna be tough. It's sealed. And I don't want to rip it. Oh, this is gonna be very gingerly with this. So this does have adhesive on it. Like a postcard. What could it be? Again, the attention to detail on here is incredible. You watched all 9 episodes in one sitting? Wow, that is crazy. I respect you for having restraint. I hope no one spoiled anything for you. But again, the internet being the internet. That's why I didn't really do much online yesterday, because I was like, you know what, I know some asshole's gonna spoil it on Twitter. So I don't want to get spoiled. It was very good stuff, though. Props to the cast. They all killed it. Props to Elizabeth Olsen. You know, she showed a range that she was not allowed to in the movies, so... That's how I usually do series. You wait and binge. I respect that. I just hope no one spoiled it for you. Alright, I'm almost there. No rips yet. No rips. Avoided all the IGN spoilers. They're the worst. Like, they don't even care. They just put it right on the front page. They're idiots. Oh, I did it. I did it. No rips. Alright. Very nice. Ah, here you go, One Up John, if you're still here. Anatoko to mi tomato. Oh yeah. If this song was playing in supermarkets around the world. World peace, I tell you. World peace. So these are literally postcards. Postcards from locations of the game. There's one in Guilan from Shenmue 2. You watched the episodes on Saturdays. Some of them made you cry. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It got pretty intense. Here's more Guilan. This is actually one of the cutscenes from Shenmue 2. This is also from Shenmue 2. This is actually a really cool cutscene where Shenhua sings to Ryo in the mountains. And actually the back of the postcards do have... So they are postcards. And it has the prophecy that I read earlier on the back. That's very cool. The attention to detail on this is crazy. More Guilan from Shenmue 2. And here's Shenhua. Another cutscene from Shenmue 2 where she's singing. Motto store. I love it. Actually, this soundtrack is almost done. Only 3 minutes left in the soundtrack, so I'll have to switch to Shenmue 2 music. That'll be the next track. So yeah, bunch of postcards from Shenmue 2. That is awesome. That's cool. Just again, another little nod to the attention to detail that you see in these games. Very, very cool. Shout out to James Brown for just making all this. This is cool. This is beyond cool. It's just further immersion into the world of Shenmue. Close that back up. That's cool. That is very cool. What else is in here? 2 Shenmue Dojo. Looks like these are stickers, actually. Shenmue World. Shenmue Dojo. So I will certainly have to post these up somewhere in my room. Now this is cool. So this is a poster, well, a card, mimicking the raffle prizes you would get in Shenmue 1. So if you went into the tomato store, you would see these posters and they would have prizes, like for example, Sega Saturn games or capsule toys, music CDs or music cassettes, I should say. So this is mimicking it, but this is everything that's in this package of Shenmue World. So tier 1 is the book, the CD. Prize number 2 are exclusive prints from Eric Kelso, who was the voice actor for Ren, Guizan, and Fuxan. And a picture, which I haven't seen yet, from cosplayer Aaron, who's dressed up as Nozomi. 3 prize level 3 set of Guilan postcards, which are 5. Guilan Arrival, Meditation, and Journey. And then there's a sticker sheet. Sticker sheet with, you might like this, Cass, with cute versions of the characters. So there's Ryo, Shenhua, Ken, or Ren, Niaosun, Landi. Stickers designed by Tsunenobu. And then Tier 5 Shenmue Dojo and Shenmue World stickers. That is very cool. That is cool. You know what? Let me switch to Shenmue 2 here. There we are. Now we are on Shenmue 2 music. Alright, so prints, move them here. So this is the Eric Kelso print. So again, he's the voice actor of Ren, Fukusan, and Guilan, so it actually has his signature. So Eric Kelso lives in Japan. So he actually mailed this out to Europe, a bunch of these. And they were included as part of the magazine here. That is awesome. So it goes to show that even the actors who were part of Shenmue are even back. That is incredibly cool. And here is cosplayer Aaron, dressed up as Nozomi. That's very cool. Nozomi is, you know, she's the wife. She did a very good job and has her handwriting as well. And on the back is a picture with Ryo and Ren playing pool. So that's art from Echoes Aaron. That's very cool. Again, just completely extra things, but it's very cool to have. Here's the sticker sheet with Ryo, Shenhua, Ren, Ryo looking at the capsule toys, Niao-san, and that son of a bitch, Landy. Character artwork created by Tsunenobu, and their Instagram handle is Tsunenobu-san39. She's the wife indeed. Nozomi? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But then again, when you play Shenmue 3, Shenhua becomes the waifu. So you can't help but fall in love with her. It's impossible not. And look, there's a poster. There's a poster. Oh, so it's the art from the magazine. It's the front cover in poster form. That is cool. That is awesome. Got my boy Mark, Tom. So Cassandra, there is a Tom. There's a Tom in this game. Tom is the Jamaican guy with the hot dog stand. Got my boy Goro. And then was this guy Terry, who's the leader of the gang? Fukusan, Ine-san, Master Chen, Nozomi, Shenhua, Ren, Iwao, Landy, Niao-san, Master Tao, Joy, Bang Mei, from Shenmue 2, was it Domo? Oh wow, even the blonde girl, she's from Germany, what's her name? Eliza? No, something with an E. That is cool. That is really cool. Again, this is just filled with so much, this is filled with just so much love, you know? And that's what the Shenmue community is. It really is. Just so much love and attention to detail. It's quite inspiring, really, to see such a fan base so devoted to the ideals that the game brings about. And you know, if you're a Shenmue fan, the game affected you in different ways. It surely changed my life in many, many different ways. And for that, I am forever grateful. So this is really awesome to see. Shout out to James Brown, shout out to Shenmue Dojo for coming up with this. This is a really cool, really cool thing. I'm so happy that I backed it. This is really something that deserved to happen, you know? So happy. Let me put this back. So to give you some perspective, Cass, this would be like if the cast of Hamilton sent you a care package with goodies. Things that only a select few would see. That's how exclusive this feels. So yeah, this is awesome. I will certainly revisit this to try to soak in everything that's in here. And this is just issue 1. You know, like, how many more will there be? I would be so happy. I wish Hammy would send me a care package, right? Imagine a care package from your homeboy, whatever his name is. I forget his name, sorry. Raymond, Burr, whoever plays Burr. If anything comes out of having a YouTube channel, I can only hope Hammy somehow notices me. Oh, right, imagine that. So the last thing is an envelope. I can't show you the front because it has an address all over it. Leslie Odom Jr., there you go. So I'm going to switch to the loading screen. So you know what this is, Cassandra. Well, you know who it's from. So I will give some info on that once I open. Well, actually, while I open, let me say this is from a fan actually I met through playing Shenmue. So I keep talking about the community. And this is someone that I got to know, a viewer from Japan, actually, who would watch my late-night Shenmue 2 streams. And she, bless her heart, she has sent me things in the past, out of her own volition. Just some really awesome stuff related to Shenmue. And she surprised me yet again with another package here, or an envelope with something in it. I don't know what, so I'm gonna open this bad boy. So shout out to Naomi. Just, she actually lives in Yokosuka, which is the town where Ryo lives in Shenmue 1. So that's pretty amazing. A place I wish I could visit one day. But who knows where life takes us. Life takes us many places. But it is my wish one day to visit the places where Shenmue takes place. To just get a feel for the ambience, and you know, because I feel like I know it from Shenmue. At least Yokosuka in 1986. Actually, this loading screen is really appropriate because you would be hearing this if you were playing this on Dreamcast. Even though it would say Hong Kong location, not Japan. I'm pretty sure this is the Wise Men Quarters. Oh my god, Sean! What up, dude? Oh my god, what's going on, my man? How you doing, my dude? Tuning in for that sweet baritone Shimbo Jack voice. What is up, my man? Wow, I haven't spoken to you in a while, man. How are things? I hope everything's well over in Canada. So Sean is someone I used to play with Team Fortress 2 way back in the day. Jibs or Rust days, man. What is up? Hope all is well. So, in this envelope from Naomi, I have a paper and something soft inside. Was looking for tunes and saw this up as a live video. Very pleased. Booted up TF2 a few weeks ago and thought of you. Oh man, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Haven't played TF2 in a while. Oh my god. Is this what I think it is? Holy shit. Wow. So this... I heard about this in the Shenmue fan community. The town of Yokosuka, Japan was releasing amulets. Good luck amulets. And they were a very limited amount. I think only like 300 made or so. Wow. And she fucking sent me an amulet. Wow. From Yokosuka, where Shenmue takes place. Oh man. So it's broken down into 3 with translations. Mubyo Sokusai. To not get sick, have no trouble, have no disaster, and be well. Suwadai Jinja. The Suwa Shrine, the priest of this shrine prays for you. Kanayanzen. For the safety and well-being of your family. And the amulet would be in here. This is literally something straight from Japan. Wow. And it's sealed too. Oh wow, look at this, wow. So this was hand-stitched, hand-embroidered. It says good luck. And it has a dragon, coincidentally, much like the dragon mirror. With the inscriptions that I just read earlier right here. And these were hand-stitched. Oh my god, this is beautiful. So I believe you hang these up for good luck. I believe is the custom, but wow. So this is, and this is from Yokosuka. This is literally Ryo's birthplace in Shenmue 1. So yeah, it's pretty surreal. You know, because I don't know if I'll ever have the luxury of going there in my life. So to have a piece from his birthplace is, that's pretty crazy. So, thank you, Naomi. You certainly didn't have to do that, but your kindness knows no bounds. Thank you, Naomi. I really do appreciate it. I feel it would only be appropriate to say arigato. Arigato, thank you so much. This is very cool. Very, very cool. And of course, Naomi left a note with impeccable handwriting. Like, really, the Japanese are unbelievable with their attention to detail. Dear Aldo-san, just as Nozomi prayed for Ryo-san's safety and gave Ryo-san an amulet, I pray for your safety and happiness and send this amulet to you. May the year of 2021 bring you a lot of happiness and smiles. Love from Japan, Naomi. Wow. That's incredibly, incredibly touching. Thank you so much, Naomi. I've got to get you back somehow. I mean, just here in America, we don't have anything cool. But that is so nice of you. And it's, as I was saying before, it's such a testament to the amazing community of Shenmue fans out there. You know, and I'm so grateful to have met people along the way in that world. Like, who does that, man? Who sends you things from another country just to, because they understand that Shenmue means so much to you, and they want to send a piece of Shenmue to you. You know, that's it's excellent. I really have no words. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, Naomi. That's such a wonderful gift. We don't have anything cool. What do we have? Hot dogs and burgers? Like, what am I gonna send her? A SpongeBob toy? Like, we don't have anything cool. You know? That's pretty effing dope. Personalized letter and hand stitched. Like, and can we just give a shout out to Naomi's incredible handwriting? Like, who can write so well? It literally looks like it's printed. And everything's following the line. Every letter is the same length and height. Like, they're not, they're not uneven. Like, that's incredible. Thank you so much, Naomi. Thank you. Arigato again. That's, again, just a testament to how cool and amazing the community of Shenmue fans is. Send her vanilla Coke. Not all of us in the world have access to that sweet, sweet nectar. Is that true? Vanilla Coke is only in the US? I'd have to look because, again, Japan has some crazy, crazy flavors of things, so... Like, like I know they have like the wasabi Kit Kats and fish-flavored chocolates and all that. Like, last time she sent me for Christmas, she sent me a package with a whole bunch of like Japanese snacks. She sent me custom capsule toys of Virtua Fighter characters. She sent me a Shenmue shirt, a Sonic sticker. She sent me the Shenmue Band-Aid, the thing that I've been looking for years, and it was a Tokyo Game Show exclusive in 2019. And it's just unbelievable. Thank you so much, Naomi. I really owe you so much for your kindness. And it just goes to show you that there are genuinely nice people out there who just want to make the world better with a little bit of rays of sunshine and positivity. So, if you're having a shitty day, just try to do good. Do good for yourself. Do good for your fellow person. It'll take you to so many places. I like cherry Coke, but vanilla is also good. I never had vanilla Coke. I've had cherry Coke. But I'll have to get her something. I know for sure I have the Steelbook for Shenmue 3, and I will send her that. I know that. And I know that's something Best Buy exclusive, so I'm gonna send her that, as well as a copy of Shenmue 3 from America. But I gotta come up with... Actually, that book I just opened, Shenmue World, I initially, and I told this to Cassandra, I wanted to get an extra copy to get for her. But lo and behold, she already got it herself. So I was like, damn, all right, that would have been a really cool thing, because again, the whole thing is your name is in the book too. So it's really humbling to know that, aside from, like, for example, Naomi stumbled upon my stream from Japan, and she saw me playing Shenmue 2, and she really liked it. Like, just my play style, and maybe it is that sweet baritone voice that Sean is talking about. I don't know, but she dug it, and she dug it so much that she sent me stuff like Shenmue related swag. Like, that's, you can't make that up. That's cool, man. Like, there are some real diamonds in the rough out there. Naomi, I will take pictures of this and I will tweet it, and give you a shout out. But that's the bare minimum of what I can do for for your kindness. So thank you so much, Naomi. Naomi-san, arigato. You deserve great things, Aldo. You're the best person. I wouldn't say that, but thank you, Cassandra. That was very, very kind of you to say. There's also an orange vanilla flavor. Is that so? That sounds disgusting. Naomi knows that. Oh, well, that's... I mean, Naomi is fucking awesome. Like, you're awesome, Naomi. You're... And again, this is why we're American. You're fucking awesome. You're fucking cool. It's, very humbling to you know, like even, like, it hasn't hit me yet, but, like, you know, let's say I croak tomorrow, and tomorrow I die. You know, at the very least, I can die happy knowing that a piece of Shenmue 1 is with me, you know? This is something I'll probably never achieve. I'll probably never be able to go to Japan. Much less Yokosuka, much less Dobuita Street. So, if it never happens, at the very least, this is here. And it will forever be with me because it is Shenmue. So it's just so cool. Thank you, thank you. Orange vanilla is some good stuff, Punisher. We got that up here in Ontario for a couple of months. Huh? I've never heard of that. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, just to recap what I opened up. Obviously, I just opened up an amulet here from Yokosuka, Japan. The birthplace of the main character, who you see right on the bottom right, Ryo Hazuki. I opened up a vinyl of Shenmue 2 from Data Discs. Also came with a special sleeve, of which I put Shenmue 1 vinyl in there as well, so they're both there together. You can actually see behind me, over here, the art book from the Kickstarter campaign. So I have the Shenmue 3 art book from Kickstarter. I also have the Shenmue 3 CD soundtrack from Kickstarter. Yeah, so, I mean, 4 things. 4 packages, at least. The Shenmue World magazine, the amulet, the soundtrack and art book, and then the vinyl for Shenmue 2. So, things that I've just, I've been holding on to for a little bit, never had the chance to open it up, and just on a whim I decided, hey, you know what, let me do a live stream and open them up and see if anyone cares to come on by. And apparently 19 people, according to YouTube, cared to watch. So, that's pretty wild. So I thank you for those of you who watched. I mean, that's good stuff. Sean, my man, let's hop on TF2 one day, man. Shoot me a message on Facebook or something, and we'll figure something out, man. Who do you play as these days? Do you trying to remember who you played as before. Were you Soldier back in the day? Soldier, Engineer, or Scout? But yeah, man, let's hop back in on 2 for it and see what's going on. I'm always down for some TF2. TF2 is like that old girlfriend you can't ever forget, and the one you can't leave behind. Soldier and Heavy. Yeah, Soldier. Yeah, because you, man, you had your rocket jumps down on point, man. Heavy. Oh, man. I used to do Heavy. But I know I stopped playing regularly when they had changed the Hulong heater and they nerfed it. So then, you know, because when I was doing Heavy, I had the Brass Beast, I had the Hulong heater. But then they kind of negated those weapons for the point where, like, the special attributes kind of sucked. So I just went back to the default minigun. Gotta hit Steph up for a game. Oh man, yeah. I hear she's doing well though. I mean, I see her on Facebook and she's doing her thing, man. She's also my BFF, Cassandra. So, we're talking about Steph. This is TF2. This is like 2000. Oh no, man. Sean, what were we playing? 2012, 2013, around that time when Jubes of Rust was around. Long time ago, long time ago. But Steph is my TF2 BFF. She's cool peoples, man. She's awesome. I hope she's doing well. No, not 2009, man. I mean, that's when I started playing a lot, but I don't know if it was Jibs or Russ in 2009. Maybe, shit. Fuck, is it really that long? 11 years ago? Goddamn. Sean, we're getting old, my man. Fuck. Seems to me TF2 changed after it went free to play. I mean, it changed in toxicity, yes, because it became much more toxic. But also it being free to play is kind of what helped it stay. If it had not been free to play, the game probably would have died out. So it was Jibs or Us shut down in like late 2009. It's wow, man, fuck. That is crazy. That is wild, man. Oh. But man, we had some good times in Jibs or Us, dude. I remember like the kill streak songs I would play. Well, since you were Soldier, you would always get the Rocket song. Rocket, yeah, sitting here. What was that? Def Leppard. That's Def Leppard. Oh man, good times, dude. That is so wild. But I'm so glad to hear that you're doing all right, man. I hope things with the virus, I mean, I would assume in Canada are much better, because in the US is the laughingstock of the world, with good reason. So, I just hope you're doing all right. I know, I would always say you look like George Harrison. You reminded me of George Harrison way back in the day. I'm sure you're still rocking that George Harrison look, so it's all good. But yeah, let's do TF2 one of these days, man. Just for old time's sake, just to shoot the shit and see how much we suck, I guess. Compared to the new blood, you know? But, I mean, when I play now, it's Sniper, usually. Sniper. I'll go heavy, Engineer if need be. But Sniper's usually my main. That's the one thing that I'll never get rusty on. It's just, I guess I can always be good for headshots. So, yeah, let's figure something out. I'll shoot you a message on Facebook later, and just see maybe one of these weekends we can just hop on TF2. But anyways, I've been on for about an hour and a half. Anyways, gotta run, buddy. Much love. Good hearing your voice, man. Let's find a time later on and see how out of shape we are. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah. So I'll shoot you a message on Facebook, and yeah, let's yeah, you know, I mean, fuck, let's let the good times roll. But thank you so much for stopping by, Sean. I'm actually just gonna wrap up now, anyways. There's enough of me rambling. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone who was watching here today, who took the time to leave a comment. Sean Judry, thank you so much, dude. Always, it's a real pleasure. I didn't expect it, so good seeing you. Punisher. Thank you for stopping by, my man. And again, you're more than welcome to talk Resident Evil. That's totally fine. I could talk Resident Evil all day. Big Cass, as always, thank you so much, BFF, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Big YouTube star that you are. You took the time out of your big YouTube schedule to come see me and ramble, you know? Wax nostalgic about Shenmue, a game that you haven't played. I respect that. I do. Jetsan10, thank you so much for stopping by. 8-Bit Glitch, my man Sean, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll call you later, baby. Who else we got here? Who else am I missing? Did I miss anyone? One Up John, thank you so much for stopping by, my man. Thank you so much. You're cool peoples. You want to check out One Up John on Twitch? I think he archives his videos on YouTube, so you can always check him out there. And let me see. Mr. Foxhound, pleasure seeing you as well. I know you tend to stream on, I think it's Facebook now. I don't know if you've been doing it on YouTube. Or no, Foxhound, you do YouTube. I'm sorry. So I know you stream on YouTube. Good seeing you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Dennis, thank you for stopping by. I guess you had to go play Cooking Mama Extreme Edition. But either way, much appreciated seeing you swing by, even if Cassandra forced you. big YouTube star. Hey, you know, just spitting facts, BFF. Just spitting facts. But I mean, look, I know you were talking about doing a stream. You know, I could probably set something up like this. It would just be this, and we would just be talking about whatever. You know, could be the happy hours, could be talking about video games or whatever, movies. You know, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can just be something low key like this. Dennis playing Cooking Mama Extreme. Is that an actual game? I pulled that name out of my ass. I mean, it probably is. Probably does exist. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, thank you for I guess finding it entertaining and me just opening boxes. Means the world to me because I love Shenmue, but not everyone does. So I hope you found some modicum of enjoyment and relaxation maybe by hanging out. And I don't know, maybe I'll play some Splinter Cell later on my own Twitch. I don't know. But take care, Aldo. I need to sit down and stream Siphon Filter. Wow, PS1 classic. To follow up my stream of Siphon Filter 2, might start streaming the classic Tomb Raider games to celebrate the 25th anniversary. Nice, nice. Well, if anyone is still here, if you want to click on Punisher's channel, give him a sub, give him a like. You know? Always nice to pay it forward. Yeah, absolutely. Jetsen10, take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. And if I can just leave some parting words. If you haven't played Shenmue, I just wholeheartedly recommend it. It may not be for you, but if it is for you, you'll know it. And it will change you for the better. So, take care, everyone. Have a good weekend. Good rest of your weekend. And be safe, alright? I'll catch you all later. Thank you so much for stopping by and humoring me for an hour and 42 minutes. I appreciate it. Alright, peace out. Take care.